Alright, enough talking, let's paint. Now I'm going to assume that my job with the slapchop material is done. I won't touch it for now. Maybe when the painting is done, I'm going to adjust the curvature effect on the black color. But for now, I'll consider it okay. For this painting session, I will be showing you all the process. I will increase the speed of the video, of course, but I will pause at certain point where I want to explain what I do. So let me show my camera and my hands. I'll be painting with my pen and tablet, and you can tag along. I'll be playing some electro music. It's going to be Etienne de Crecy from a set in Wanderlust in 2017. My bad, I didn't realize my recording was not going to take the small panels into account, so you can focus on the paint job, and I'll upload another painting session with the layers and the black mask, etc, etc. So just focus on the sound of my voice and the painting job. Alright, so just before I begin, I want to show the difference between a paint layer and a fill layer. So I just painted some blue and green on the fill layer. You choose a color for your brush and you paint it, but it's destructive. If you want to remove some paint, you've got to go to the eraser tool and remove the paint. And that's why I use a fill layer with the black mask. As you can see, it completely fills the model, and then we are setting our black mask and generators the way we like. And so we contour the parts we want to paint and then fill them with the color on the black mask. So I'm just choosing which part to do first. I think the flesh will be better first, and the fur is a good choice too. And you've got the armor as well, which takes a lot of surface on the model. But for the armor, I'll do that later because it's a metal and I want to talk about the metal later in the video. So I'm just finishing the flesh there. So you can see I'm setting the size of my brush and the hardness the way I like. I like it small with a hard edge for contour. And I'm going back and forth with the black and white value to paint and erase the paint on the black mask. Here I just want to make sure that all of my hands are painted with the flesh paint. So what I'm doing is painting with a large brush under the nails, and then, because I don't want a darker color below the color for my nails, I'm going to erase it, making sure I keep just a bit of dark color at the edges of the nail and the flesh. As I'm doing the fur, I want to show you how great the slapchop material is, because even if you do a sloppy job around the edges, the shadows of the slapchop material will cover them. Let me just hide the slapchop material just for a moment, and you'll see all the edges. They are not so great, but they are covered by the slapchop material. So when painting, that really quicken our painting, because we don't have to focus so much on the edges. Here I'm painting some metal for the armor. It's a black metal, and what I did is just select a metal wash from my smart materials and change the color to a black metal. So this color has a roughness and metallic of 0.5, and the glossiness will be kind of smudged or erased by the paint wash in Tailweaver. So we don't really need the glossiness, but it really helps when the details on the metal. What I do is I paint like a fake NMM, a fake non-metallic metal, and that lower base of metal is helping me to see where the highlights could be. So for my process on the non-metallic metal, you could jump to the video dedicated to metals. And for this basic painting, I'm just going to paint the metal wash layer.
While he dancing to the music, let the bass. This is for the players. This is for the players. This is for the players that don't get played. This is for the hustlers that get their way. This is for the players. 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 Players, 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 players,
Here I'm using another smart material made by the community. It's called Creator Tool, I think, and it's an amazing smart material. I'll be using it for the nails, the claws, in fact. And you can see smart materials can really add to your model. It can create textures with the normal texture and 8 sometimes too.
Los hombres.
Queremos que los hombres. Bailar con los hombres. Hablar con los hombres. Gozar con los hombres. Queremos que los hombres. Bailar con los hombres. Hablar con los hombres. Gozar con los hombres. Queremos que los hombres. Bailar con los hombres. Hablar con los hombres.
Sometimes when painting details in the face, I like to detour some of the parts that are not really greatly detailed with the baking. So here I'm detouring the teeth with a darker color and set to multiply, so it's not too obvious.
Los hombres.
Queremos que los hombres. Bailar con los hombres.
Oof, that took some time. Well, here I'm just finishing touches. I'm doing the eyes. If you saw the previous video, you know what I'm doing. I'm creating a new fill layer above all else, and I'm setting the color to lighten at a lower opacity, something like 60%. And that's what I do for evil creatures, skeletons, undead, obviously, vampires, demons. And it's a quick and easy way to do the eyes. Well friends, this is the end of this painting session. I did the basic painting for the Strigoi Pirate. If you want to see details, I've got another video coming, and I'll show you how to do each texture or effect in separated videos later. Now you should know that that session was 2 hours long, and it took me another 45 minutes to get the details done. So we can say that any mini will take maximum 3 hours to paint. For a lot of mini, I just paint them in like 20 minutes. This one is really detailed, as you will see in the next video. There is a lot to do still to get a really great finish on the model. I'm talking non-metallic metal, I'm talking dirt on the leather and the flesh, and so on and so on. So stay tuned, I'll see you on the next video.